by the end of the film, it seems like it's broken with the new person that she ends up with. But I do I do think that I do think that the ending was fun. It was very different than I thought it was gonna be. And then also this movie kind of switches gears. That's what I'm forgetting to say right now. It switches gears like towards the middle of the film into like almost like a mystery, almost like not even a who done it because we know who did it. I'm not gonna spoil that part, but there's a something that happens where the girls do something in self-defense, and like now there's a detective in town, and that portion took me for a loop because I was like, wow, like it's turning almost into like, this detective walking around the house trying to figure out this stuff with these witches. He's going around town asking these questions, and it just switches a little bit. It does switch a genre a little bit, and and it's still fun though. It's still fun, and then also because the detective ends up being the person that she put a spell in the beginning when she was a child, saying that someone she wants to find who's like basically her perfect type, creating it so it doesn't exist, so she never falls in love, but ends up being this guy. He's just drawn to her. He's drawn to her, but then also like there's a proportion where I like that she even tells him. She tells him about the spell, and she's like, I don't want to love you because I don't want to know if it's just because of the spell or you actually love me. And then they end up finding their way back to each other. But I think that I'm glad that the film had her actually express that to him, because it makes it, I feel like it makes the relationship more real instead of them having them just come together in the movie ending, and him learning about the spells and the witches and everything like that. But overall, this what this film really did though, it made me, I don't know, I feel like I haven't watched a lot of films with like witches. Like I'm thinking about it, and this was fun. This was fun. I didn't expect this to be this fun. I think the only thing I pretty much grew up on was like Hocus Pocus, and like I said, what's the name of it? Shoot, Hocus Pocus. Like I said, and Charmed, and what else? Definitely watched Bewitched. I'm pretty sure with Will Ferrell, if that's what it's called, a long time ago. And then there was also, so I'm gonna say something right now. Every generation has different movies they grow up with. So I understand if I say this movie, no one's gonna know what it is. But I've been thinking about rewatching these movies for the spooky season this year, because these movies did bring me a lot of joy when I was younger. And if anyone has seen, this is how you'll know if you're wait, around what time you've been born. If anyone has seen the films Halloween Town, if that brings something to you.